All right, we're going to go through the calendar administration area of the system, and I'm going to start by showing you where to go. You're going to go down to the event management section of your system, which is right here, and you're going to go ahead and click on calendar admin. From here, I'm going to explain this area to you, and this is a testing system. Typically in your organization you would have a long list of events here. Um, in the top left corner, once again, you can get back to the main menu by clicking this link or by clicking on the triangle. This will take you to quick links to other areas of the system. Also, if you rather view the calendar in a grid view versus a list view, you can click on grid calendar, and you can see here that that event is this is here, and there's a clickable link over here, and you can go on to the next month. You can also look at different events. The events that actually have types assigned to them will show up here, especially if you're using the syndicated calendar system. If we go back to the list editor, it's like I got a slow internet connection. There we go. You can see at the top, you can look at active, you can look at pending. These are, for instance, events that are submitted to your website from the website that say submit your event. They always go in pending status. It notifies the individual in your organization responsible for events that there's a pending event waiting for their approval. Also, if you're using the syndicated calendar and different organizations are submitting events, unless you give them the override, those will go into pending status too, so you'll need to approve it before it goes into your calendar network. And then you can look at both active and pending. This is where you add a new event, and this is where you can limit the number of events that you might want to view. Okay. This is a help section for this particular area of the system. And then you actually have the events listed here. You can see that you can edit the event by clicking on the pencil. You can delete the event by checking on the X. You can also copy the event. So if you took the time to set up a, like for instance, a monthly luncheon, instead of starting from scratch, you can just copy it and then go in and edit it. And then this is MultiPost. This is when you click this, it will immediately host this event like a website, and it will now keep it up and available for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also your own social network that's built into the infrastructure. Down at the bottom, you can look at a 2-year history. You can look at a 5-year history. You can look up upcoming event summaries. You can add a new event, and you can add or edit event types. And this is if you're utilizing the syndicated calendar, for instance, then when you click on this, the other organizations in your community will show up. You can also create a new event type here, like for instance, let's say that it's the local museum and they have agreed to utilize the centralized community-wide calendar, which is now published by the chamber. If you click this, it will generate a new event calendar. It will also generate code that is designed specifically for that museum, for instance, to put into their website. When they put that code into their website, it only shows their events on their own website, which is obviously the way they would want it. But what it does do is it then rolls it up in a central wide community calendar that's hosted by the chamber. Also, it automatically goes into the official area mobile application that's also published by the chamber. And one of the number one reasons people download mobile applications is for event calendars. So you might want to keep that in mind. Be sure to contact support with any questions you may have, because there is an awful lot of value. Just to show you something here, there is a website dedicated to explaining this. It's OFFICIAL, Official Calendar Network.com. And if you go to officialcalendernetwork.com, it will actually take you to a page within the Commerce Control Panel, and you can read all about the syndicated calendar here. And all of you will have this functionality built into your system, and we highly recommend that you go ahead and investigate it and contact us so that you can launch a community-wide calendar.